Hello, hello, hello. I'll give you a minute. Son of God is out. Everybody's zipping away. Right. Don't know if anyone's around. Oh, lovely doublet. Alexa, play Bark, level 1.
I can shuffle songs from Johann Sebastian Bach and similar music, but to listen exclusively to Johann Sebastian Bach, you'll need Amazon Music Unlimited. It's free for 30 days, then £9.99 a month until you cancel. Terms and Alexa out. Should I start your free trial and play Johann Sebastian Bach?
No.
Okay, you can sign up anytime by saying sign up for Amazon Music Unlimited.
Boom. Alexa, play Bark. Oh, I'm having a... Oh, here we go. Hello.
You can play your favorite classical music anytime you like.
Oh, who's
with
this?
Amazon Music
No,
Unlimited.
not playing that.
Amazon Music Unlimited on all devices is free for 30 days and then £9.99 a month until you cancel. Terms in the Alexa app.
Alexa,
Should I sign
stop.
Shuffling Johann Sebastian Bach and similar artists on Amazon Music.
Alexa, level 1. Oh, I'm having a fight here. I'm having a fight. Hey, hello, Dawn. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Linda. Hi, Sue. Hi, Cuz. Well, our lovely Jane's just finished. She had a great show. I'm doing my drawing. Can you tell? Hundreds of drawings. I've just been doing, really trying to brush up on these, but they're way too dark. It's really difficult trying to really concentrate on just doing. Anyway, I'm doing my flowers and stuff. But yeah, I've been drawing lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Lots and lots. What we did last time. Wibbly wobbly houses. Like doors and trees. Are just trees. Doors and locks. That's like a steampunk hinge. And then these are like, oh, just what I've been doing. I've been doing hundreds, honestly. Can't tell you how many because I don't know. But the houses these are all like Japanese houses, and they've come out really quite nicely. But I have to buy the 003s, and you can get a set of 8, but each time they don't last long. 003 or 005s, and then the 005 last 3 drawings, and the 003 last about 3 drawings, the 005 about 5 drawings. So they haven't got a long life because you can't even see the head of them. They're that tiny. It's like a hair. That's not it there, the silver bit. It's the black bit. You just see it there. It's teeny weeny teeny. So I really like these. They're great little stamps, aren't they? You know, to make up. So anyway, thought we'd do something a bit different today. Or just doing little Martin Hall in areas of it. Anyway, what we'll do is get rid of that blooming wire. Now I'm not expecting loads of people. We've got yellow warning here. Amber warning. I've just finished another one, another book. Oh, just have to buy myself another one, but it feels really nice buying it. I thought we'd do something a little bit different today. I'll move to the back. I should route it back forward, shouldn't I? But it doesn't really matter where you do it. I'll use this. I was showing Mark 2-point perspective last night. So it's going to be steampunky, but a little bit different. Oh, my foot's great. Hi, Jenny. Foot's great. I've not got my cast on at the moment. Not got my cast on. I'll have to put it on for an hour. In fact, put it on for an hour now. And I've done my bit. I have to keep it on till, I know this sounds silly, March. Oh, we've got snow. we've got snow on the lawn. Oh, well, hers is tidy, so it looks like there's snow. There's none on mine. It can't get through to ground. Right, I'm just going to put my boot on. I won't be a second. Only because I can sit here and let it chill while I'm drawing. I only wear it very, very, very important to wear it when I'm walking, because that's where the big weakness in my leg is. But it's strong everywhere else. It's just the weak. It's weak because of the osteoporosis, osteoarthritis. My bones are very brittle and weak. So, sorry, I sound like I'm doing some sort of S&M thing here. No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't like pain. And I certainly don't like it on myself. So just put my boot on. Oh, it's stuck to everything. It's stuck to my pants. Get out. Right. So, leg done. Done. Legs done. I'm in the room. So let's get drawing. Right. Okay. Oh, got some pencils out like that. I thought they got me old pencils out because I need a really sharp point when I'm doing thin drawings. So they have to become like blooming needles. So I'm going to draw with a HB and a H to start with to get a nice fine line, and then I'll darken it up for you. HB. And if you ever need to sort of identify, just wondering, would it be better without that light? Here we go. It's always the same, innit? Light on, light off. Light on, light off. Better off. Right. So I can see better now. We're going to do a feather, a steampunk feather. I thought that'd be quite nice for us. So I'm just going to get the shape. So the shape is really easy. I'm going to do it's a bit too light that for me. I'm going to do a straight corner to corner. It is grey here, Linda. So let's start here. Let's do it on a wonk. Right. So middle line. In fact, I need to do it darker for you, don't I? I'm using a this is a wonderful, these are Faber-Castell ones. These are really cool and very beautiful graphite. So the first things we're going to do is, if you've got any of these work quite well. I've often shown you. I'm going to spend more time when I'm doing my Facebook lives adding the equipment. 2 straight lines, okay, like that. And then all we're going to do is just get the basic shape. Now, you have got so many different shapes for feathers, it's untrue. But they basically start like that. And you can do a bit. So you could have them like that if you wish. We'll stick to that one at the moment. Right, so we've got this shape. Not the best shape, but it doesn't matter because we're going to do lots of things to it. So we keep the central and we can now join it up. Now we know that that is our center line. So just to give you some ideas, I did get let me just check it for you. Where did I put them? I had a little file ready for them. Can't remember where I put them now. Well, there's lots of different styles of feather. Oh, sack it. I don't know where that is now. Okay, I've got tons. I mean, just all you need to do, rather than me do it now, is you go on and do a search for yourself, and you'll see how many different forms of feather there is. The fat ones at the end, thinner ones, stuff like that. So you can get your own designs. I was going to draw some, but I haven't got them with. I've just saved something for you, and I can't blooming find it. Nah, I'll come to it later. I'm not going to mess about. Right, so we've got our middle bit, and I'm just looking at the shape of what I've got in comparison to my drawing before. Where's my drawing gone? Right, so we've got this. So I'm going to run up the line. Oh, it's doing it again. Thank you. Oh, it keeps messing about. I've had unstable internet for days, and it's just driving me mad. And I'm able to sort of do not a lot when it's in this sort of mood. I might have to turn the comments off so I can see. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to have to turn comments off because I can't really see very well. So in this, we're going to put in some little partitions. So the way I do it is I go up and I go down and back up. Then, oh, that's a bit dodgy. Looks like a nipple. Then I come out and I'm following this line all the way up. It's really easy to draw a feather. And what you have to do is remember that it stays that shape. So I've just changed it a little bit, just to bring it in a little bit more. So right here, you have fluff. Okay, you have loads of fluff. That's what you need, a bit of fluff. Well, you don't, but just saying that. So on here, what we're going to do is keep within that shape, but we're going to add some other stuff to it. So let's do that there. And that there. So we're basically going to put in circles that sort of fit within that shape. Now they don't have to be perfect because what we're going to do is adapt them. So we've got the actual shape one side, and here we've just got the other line which we drew in, and then we're adding circles. So I drew the biggest ones in at the front, nothing can come in front of them, and then as we go, little ones. And I've done some here, but I might not keep them in. What I might do is bring that way, but I'm leaving it with lots of little different drawings in it so that I've got options. Okay, I don't want to sort of tie myself down yet, you know. So on here, we can add a couple. like that. Put another circle in there. Another circle in the back one. That's it. Circles within circles. So this one, it could have lots of cogs and stuff on it. This one only small, so we could even put a smaller version there and lift that. Can you see how you're building that picture up? Because you want that to be a bit like that. So you're building up the same shape, but you're building up the circles. So I'm going to put some drawings on it. Now, drawings? Of course I'm going to put drawings on it, silly woman. I'm going to put a thicker line on it for you so you can see. Otherwise it'll be like, wow, can't see a sodding thing. But I'm not going to put in all the everything yet. I put it in a 3 because I don't want to commit. Ow. So let's see if I can see comments. Right. Hello, Ellen. Hi, Filma. Hi, everybody. Hope you're all well. I haven't got the comments on because I can only see the screen, so I want to see what the drawing, if the drawing looks naff, you see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in now and gently, I have been drawing all morning, so I am warmed up. I'm not taking my pen off. Now, you don't have to do this. I'm going to show you something that I like to do as well on the next one. I'm going to leave a gap. Sorry, I had to take my pen off. And I'm going to leave it hanging over, which I'm not too sure whether I like now. But hey ho. So center lines don't matter. So we've got that. So here, I'm not going to put in those lines yet. I'll tell you why, because I don't know what I want there yet. So I've got this really dodgy. See how simple it looks now. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time, and I'm going up and down different heights. Okay. Trying to keep within the, and then some of them may come longer. So just to give it a little bit of movement. So I'm going to put a few here just to extend some of them lines. And then this one, to compensate that, I'm going to put a bit of a wobbly line there. So we're not concentrating on that as much, obviously. So we could put some simple lines in just to give it a bit more. I'm not happy with that now because it looks a bit naff, but it doesn't matter to me. It honestly doesn't matter to me because it's this bit now that I'm going to concentrate on. I could put a permanent colour on one side there and add to the other. So the next thing I'm going to do is just put in the first cog like this. And then I'm going to put in some little lines like that. And that's so I don't fill them in. So, and then I just bring them down like that. So it's like a fan. And then I can bring them across. And then the next one, not really worried about this. I'm going to put in castellations, which are the like castle turret part, which is quite simple. It's just like steps. It doesn't really matter how big they are. But remember that if you're going to put something that locks with it, like here, I'll show you what I mean. So this one here, I'm going to put that locks in there, but then it would come up. So it's locked in now. So the two become together there. And then here I'm going to bring it over a little bit. So it's just popping out of the. Oops. Again. I might just play safe with a nut and bolt or screw. And finish it a little bit more smaller there. Then we'll come back up to here and see what we've got. So this one is a nut and bolt and screw. Put another screw there. And what we can do is some nuts and bolts at the top, but we need it to be joined because at the moment it doesn't look joined. So I'm putting a line across there. Looks a bit harsh, but then that looks more like a plate that it sits on. And then what I'll do is I'll do it. Now this one is like a cog wire. So let's get rid of some of these so I can put some lines in. So we've got our basis of our steampunk. It's quite a simple one. Just going to check the comments now. We've had 2 more comments. Never late, Pat, never late. Okay. So here we've got I'm just trying to think now. I think there's one I saw where it was I'm just drawing sections. That fit in. And then here just put in some double lines because I've made a bit of a fluff up. So double line there, plate on there. And I'm just bringing the cogs down. It'll look like in and out, in and out. Put a bit there so it looks like you can see through. Here I'm going to put in a bit more of a shape. I quite like that flowery pattern, but I don't want it all over. I only want a bit. Here, I'm going to put in some nuts and bolts to fill up the space. So it's got a floral identity as such, a featherish, but you can change them to fit however you want. And then I'm just going to put on a mere suggestion of a tiny weeny sort of castellation on it. Nothing extremely fancy about. I'm just going to get my pencil in this now. And all I'm going to do, I've got which one? What's the 6? What's the 6? One's me 8. Nine. What? I've lost it and it's hidden underneath. I would not use this sharpener for my coloured pencil. Takes too much off. Unless you're using watercolours and you keep it and then use it as a spritzer. You know, the shavings. Now I'm going to go really dark underneath here. I'm using a 9B. And it also, any little chunks that I've cut out with my pen, it helps to obliterate the first line I made. So not doing the outside just here. So I'm just going to do in there dark. That made me laugh, that, because I've been looking for the 9B for ages and it was underneath the carton. And it just reminded me of someone shouting, "It's behind you." Don't know what happened then. My neighbour asking if I'm okay. Right, so I'm going to move down pencils and just shade this out a little bit. And what this does, because I've got a problem with how much pressure I have to really be careful with how much pressure I put on. This helps because it doesn't go as dark. There we go. Okay, so just got a little bit of life in it now. I'm just going to blend that out a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the 9. You could do this any colour you want, and I'm just sort of going in you don't have to do that line if you don't want. You don't have to have a fixed line, is what I mean to say. But you can and if some of them don't fit, it's not a problem. You can make them fit with the black heavy lead. No, it's not lead. Now here I've got an object on top of it, so I'm just going to shade in here. It's graphite, and then I'm just going to put a tiny bit round there, and then here you've got 2 options. You can either do that one or that one. I think I'll do that one. And this is really colouring in. If you did it on black and white paper, it'd be black paper with a white pen. It'd look fantastic as well, you know, or the grey paper even. So what we're doing is we're bringing emphasis to that shape, and then here, just doing that. And again, a tiny bit round here. Now this is when they start to look a little bit real. You just put a little line on them. So here I'm just going to go a bit of shading inside there. And put the, oh here I've got like a, makes a big difference to it. So right, the next bit is with a bit of shading here. Only because it's behind there. And then darken that bit. You wouldn't see anything there, but this is on metal, so I'm not going to do it quite as heavy. So there it would be just in and then dark. So we've got lots of different just going to change that into a nut screw, sorry. Another one there. Now you can do like what are they called? Nuts and bolts as well. Like posi drives and stuff. They look quite good. So we've got our basic shapes in. So believe it or not, in nearly just under say 30 minutes, there's our steampunk. And if you just add a bit of, yeah, you tell I've been drawing fast all week. And then I'm going to tighten that up. But here, I might just add pretend wires. So that, so they more look more structural. And these, I'm just going to blend all that out because it hasn't got the depth that I need. And then I'm going to go in with this. So really I should cut this. Let me clean it off. That's the only downside of using a high graphite. It's harder to rub away. But I quite like the mess it leaves because it gives me lots of scope. So we've got quite a messy one. Quite like that though. But here, I'm just going to blend that out and blend that out. I think I need to wash it. Look, can you see it's very shiny? And that means basically, oh, don't do it on your pants. You see the shine's gone. It means that the graphite should have gone as well. Yeah, that's better. And if you cut your erasers or rubbers, then what happens is you've got a nice sharp point. See now? So we've got some repetition here of this shape, but what we've done is just filled it with bobbins and cogs and stuff. If it goes a bit doolally, you've also, don't forget, you've got your white pen and your black pen. Now, for instance, we could add a few finer details to this. I'm using a 0.3. So we've got that there. What we could do, it's dying on me, this. What is it? It's B5. Oh no, I've only just got it. It's so expensive. These can be up to a £5 a pen. Ridiculous, I know. So I'm just putting some nuts and bolts and crosses on them just to finish it off, really. So if we put a hole in there and sort of match it up, we can add to it. So here, let's put in like little missing teeth. This is all pattern building, really. It's our moodling, but in an industrial site where we sort of sit down and just put the patterning in to fit what we need. So just going to put very, very fine ones. Now it looks like it's getting bigger, which is what I wanted. And then here, I'm just going to darken that with the pen. Now, here, when it's metal on metal, good old pointillism. If anybody would like me to look further into my steampunk stuff, you're quite welcome to. Somebody even said, why don't I do a range? Well, could be. So here I'm just going on the metal and putting some pointillism just to give it a little bit of depth behind it. And it's quite nice when you give it around the nuts and bolts. I tell you why, because they make them look a little bit rusty. So again here, and on top of pencil, these micron pens work brilliantly. So a little bit there. We've got that on top of there. That's all right. Okay, yeah. It's easier to start when you're doing pointillism to start with the very fat one, thick-ended one, so that you get it finished early. It just works better. And then the thinner ones are for the finer areas. So I'm just going to put a few dots around this to give it a bit of. And all I'm doing is adding a bit of. Like that's shaded and this would be rusty, wouldn't it? So let me see comments. Is anyone upset with it? Don't like it? Oh, right. Ah, that's a good idea, Jenna. Oh, thank you. Blabbers! Blabbers is out of hibernation like me. Yeah, okay. I'll think about, you just get carried away with it. You really do. And I don't want to add to the the thing with it. But if you're on my Moodlers, which I'm I'm still not finished all stuff with it. If you're on my Moodlers, then you will be get you a picture of this ASAP. And I'm just putting some curly bits on these because they have all not furry but curly. Let's see what I'm doing. Oh, it's so nice to see how people maybe having a go or enjoying it. I'll show you what I mean by adding. Um, right here, there's nothing added to these, nothing. But then as I go down my come on, you punk. I did one at the monastery the other day, and there we go. And you see how adding that little bit has crackled the edges up a bit. Didn't do these just to compare them, but it just got that little bit of a feeling of worn. Yeah, I really liked doing that, but yeah, I think I did more. Oh no, I didn't do them on there. So, but yeah, the idea of adding line and dots to it, just actually. And I love this idea. Oh, I've got a fat pen. I forgot about that. And I like the idea that like speckles of dust or rust. You might not see it, but you actually do when you're looking at it. It gives it an ambiance. And yeah, it was really strange then. I just picked up this what I'm a 3, and it was like, whoa, it's like I'm using an R to paint with. Um, so it just shows you. And it also looks great for rust. So here it looks a bit naff. So finish it off. And the way to finish it off is put a screw in it and then darken the edges and make it look less apparent or dominant. And then here we can just put in like that. So I can't believe it. We've done all that in such a small time. 40 minutes, 50 minutes. And honestly, I'm just trying to find my research for oh, it might be coming up now. Where did I put it in my pictures? I normally have it all dated up for people, but oh, this might help us. Right, okay, so we'll do some little drawings of different shapes, okay? So the first one is you've got that shape, like a leaf. That shape, like a tongue. We've got sort of it's more, to me, that's more funky, like I'm not really a lover of stuff like that. But then we've got our robust shape like that. Got our curlicues like that. That shape. Tons of different shapes, and you can do one to fit whatever. I mean, that's a classic shape. That's basically how I draw them. But I like the idea of having slimmer at the top, fatter at the bottom. It's amazing how they look like leaves, isn't it? So they're the different shapes of leaves. So all these could apply to this. This is a bit too much. So I would bring that up. But all this applies, look. Right. And it also looks like leaves. So hope you've enjoyed that. I'm sorry it's only been once this week due to blooming the state of affairs with weather. But yeah, you know, lots. Go and have a look online for. Smash me girly nail. Oh. So go online and have a look for lots of different leaf shapes, and then when you've done that, decide on your shape, get your pencil in, and then draw your cogs on it, and have as much or as little as you want. But thank you so much again. I'm back with you first thing next week, I think. Yeah. I was hoping to do Sunday, but I think I'm busy. But Monday, I'll be able to pop in and see you. So let me know if you want me to go further into steampunk, and I'll do what I can by vote. All right. So, all my love, thank you, everybody. And if you do want to support this, please go to my Patreons and we'll work there. That helps me to continue what I do, as I'm not working at the moment, am I? Goodness me. So that's a bit hard at the moment, but you know, that's what happens when you break your foot, ankle, whatever it is, fibula, distal fibula, fibulas or something. Anyway, I'll give you a big hug virtually. And if you're all right, I hope so. Stay safe in this horrible weather. Wrap up and get yourself mindfully moodling with a little bit of you time. Take care. Bye.